Hello YouTube! We're getting straight into it today. No funny, goofy, little silly intros. None of that fun jazz. Let me turn off my second monitor so it doesn't cut off my glasses and my eyes, and you can see me better. You technically are still getting blinded, but it doesn't matter. Let's get straight into it. If you've known, you can't see my eyes. We need to get serious. If you've known, for the past 2 days, I've been filming my gameplays for Doki Doki Literature Club on YouTube Live. Just live streaming it because it would be easier to do big videos rather than edit a bunch of different mini videos and make a series out of it. Because I didn't have enough time to do that, and I kind of wanted it all to come out pretty soon. Unfortunately, earlier tonight when I was filming the part 2/finale, YouTube took it down. Because I forgot, and I didn't think about this before doing live streams, YouTube does not like suicide or self-harm. Justifiably, because it's a rough subject and a lot of people don't want to talk about it or even see it, and I don't blame them for taking it down. Unfortunately, that means not all of my reactions are out there for part 2. I don't know if the second live stream is even available to be seen or anymore. I put in an appeal and it claims it's back. I'm checking right now on my phone. Oh, it's... Wow! Okay, so... this is a little fun fact. Only people with 18 plus accounts can actually watch that second live stream, apparently. My thumbnail's not even showing. I might go back and change that and have the thumbnail appear. But yes, you cannot watch the part 2 unless you are 18 years old, and it actually cuts off abruptly towards the end because it wasn't supposed to end when it did. So yeah, YouTube is allowing it still to be there with my appeal, thank God. But that does mean that there's a section of stuff that's cut out. I did film the ending. I think there's like 20 minutes that isn't shown at all in terms of filming wise. It just doesn't appear because I couldn't get the live stream back. And I didn't think about it at first after the live stream went down until like 20 minutes passed, and I was like, okay, maybe I can just start filming and at least show clips of my reaction to this game. So anyway, let's get into discussions on Doki Doki Literature Club. Wow, is the first thing I'm going to say. I was not expecting that. I mean, yeah. I knew going into it there was some twist. I knew there was going to be a twist because that was the only piece of knowledge I had about the lore of Doki Doki. I knew there was something weird about the game that gave it like a two-faced kind of appearance. You sit there on the outside, you're like, oh yeah, this is just some rom-com traditional game where it's you talk to the characters, they fall in love with you, yada yada yada, your decisions impact your relationships with other people. That's all I knew. And then I also knew that there was some little twist in it that changed it so it's not truly what you thought it would be. I didn't know that twist would be the darkest fucking thing I've ever seen. I didn't expect for them to incorporate the fact I had to go into the files of the game and delete Monica to advance the story. I had to delete a character from the game file to advance the game. What? Like, this is some AR type stuff where it's like augmented reality. Y'all know about augmented reality. I don't know if technically it would count as augmented reality. I think it does because it breaks outside of the traditional game, and it leaves you like literally have to go into other things to progress. So I guess it technically counts. No, because augmented reality counts as if I had my VR and it showed my real world and then added game stuff. But I mean, technically it went into my real world and had game stuff. I went into my actual game files outside of the game, so I don't know, it doesn't matter. But yeah, that twist caught me off guard. I knew something was wrong with Monica from the start. The second, it was day 2 of the game. Monica said, here's my writing tip of the day. Save the game before making a decision in case you decide that your decision was bad. And I was like, what? That's a little weird. Why would you say that? And then she became self-aware and goes, I don't think I'm talking about writing anymore. And I'm like, is she self-aware? Does she know she's in a game? Yeah, she knew she was in a game. And she literally admits that if I had actually read there was something about the game that if I read it beforehand, I would have known she knew. And it said she said that I wouldn't have made it awkward if I had known, and it wouldn't have caught me off guard. But yeah, she then proceeds. I don't know. Yeah, that it was the reason my whole video got taken down. I think you can see. I'm gonna check right now. I think you can actually see the death of Sayori. That was the big first twist for me. Was when Sayori killed herself. Was not prepared for that. Actually kind of scared me. Yeah, it does. Oh. It's cut off when I'm supposed to be reading. Yeah, it cuts off after the whole thing restarts and I start reading manga with Natsuki. So yeah, the death of Sayori blew me away. I was not ready for a main character to just off herself like that in front of me. And it was actually kind of sad. Like, the build-up, granted, she wasn't supposed to be like this, but like the build-up of Sayori just having depression and being sad was like actually sad. And then the game restarts after she killed herself. And she's no longer existent. Like, the main menu's glitched to where she's supposed to be at, and like Monica starts replacing her in the glitches. And I was like, what is going on? So then I go to the load files, and it won't work because a character that shouldn't exist is in those files, so they're all corrupted. So then it restarts the game and writes the story to where Sayori never existed. And I'm like, what? What? This is creepy. And then all of a sudden, Yuri starts acting differently. And she's being all weird. And I'm like, this isn't the characters that were in the first version. What's going on? And then Natsuki, just her own head. Out of nowhere? And to make it worse, it wasn't even canon. It was just a quick jump scare because she appears perfectly fine 5 seconds later in the big group. And I'm like, what? And then Yuri goes off when Monica's like, hey, make your choice on who you want to spend the weekend with. And I was like, you know what? We'll just do Yuri again because it feels like I'm supposed to go be with her on this one because for some reason she's changing the most. And I feel like she's about to be the next character that's supposed to have some big thing happen to her. And Monica forces me to pick her because I'm swiping. It doesn't show it in the gameplay because the live stream died. Thanks, live stream. But I recorded it, I think. I'm trying to swipe up. I'm swiping up, and Monica's taking my thing back down, and I'm like, you can't do that. And then Yuri knew that's what happened, and she got pissed off, and everybody left except Yuri and me because she wants to talk to me, and Yuri's getting all like forward and aggressive, and she's like, I want to crawl in your skins and all this stuff. I'm like, stop. And she goes, do you accept my terms and do you want to be with me? No. I said no, because what? You creep. And then she just stabs herself multiple times in front of me. And then to make it worse, I had to skip the random monologue that kept appearing while she was bleeding out on the ground. And she was there for days, the entire weekend, and I got stuck with her because apparently the script malfunctioned. And Monica goes, oh, I'm sorry. It seems that you got stuck with her all weekend because the script malfunctioned. Must have been so boring. Huh? And then she takes me to this random room where she's up close and personal with me. And I say, man, please back up, please. I don't feel comfortable right now, okay? Stay back. A little freaky. And then she's just like, oh yeah, I killed everyone else. It's just you and me. I love you. You're the only thing that makes me happy. I want you. What? And it was creepy because then she's like, I love you. Do you love me back? There's no option to say no. Excuse me? Have I lost my free will? So I had to say yes. And then she's talking about how she deleted the others and proceeds to be like, yeah, I had to go into the local files on Steam and then go into the folder titled characters and then deleted the characters because they're really easy to find. And I was like, ah, you fool. I then went into the files and deleted her ass. Blocked, bitch. Yeah. And then she's like glitched out on my screen. All creepy and weird. And I'm like, ew. Get out of here. And then, you know, it's just really creepy and weird how it plays out. And then she's like, I love you so much. And I love the literature club. And I was being exaggerating when I said that I completely deleted them all. I'll bring them all back. And then she fucking revives the 3 others in the literature club, but keeps herself deleted. And I'm like, damn. And it's in the recording. I still had the files, and I was like, can I delete them? Can I just see what would happen if I deleted them? I didn't do it. I'm tempted to replay the game to see what happens. I'll see if it does it. That'd actually be kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. I might film that. But yeah, just like what? What? This game is wild, and I can't with it. Oh, and then Sayori all of a sudden gets all freaky and weird and is like, I'm the new Monica, you're mine. Yeah. Stop it. And then Monica reappeared like the Sigma she is and said, get away from my mans. And then deleted everyone again. Back where we started. And then it got really creepy. Screen's all in the corner. And all of a sudden I hear, hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Sweet. I want to play something for you. You know how I've been saying I've been playing the piano. I have a song for you. You have a voice? I was doing those voiceovers for nothing? You could have been talking to me this whole fucking time? And then she proceeded to play the theme song and then sang herself as the credits are playing. And then she's fucking in the corner coding, deleting the fucking images of the other characters whenever they pop up. And it was like those intimacy images. Like whenever I was reading with Yuri in the live streams, there was like certain moments where it was like no longer the PNG on top of the PNG. It was like a fully illustrated image. And it was clearly meant to be like, hey, this is the intimacy scene. Get prepared. Yeah, fucking Monica goes in and starts deleting them all. What? Why are you doing that? Freaking weirdo. And then at the end of the credits, the game crashes. Because it says, oh, the files no longer exist. You can't play this game. You must re-download it. You sentient bitch. So yeah, that's my reaction to Doki Doki Literature Club. It was awesome. The game was the greatest experience on this channel in terms of gaming. I have never been more creeped out in my life. And never been more amazed at how immersive that game was. Like, what? I'm gonna be thinking about this the rest of the night while I don't sleep and I edit this video and then upload it to YouTube like a good boy I am. You know it. Yeah. So, thanks for watching. I don't really have much else to say besides that. Yeah. Oh, I do have something to say. All the gameplay. So I'm going to put this on a playlist on the channel. And this video right here will be at the very top. So you can just get a quick, short review of my opinion on the game, how amazing it was, the insanities that went through it, and all that stuff. And then underneath is going to be the 2 live streams. And then I'm going to have the third video, which is going to be the ending that I filmed outside of the gameplay. So there's going to be 20 minutes missing of the game, but it doesn't matter. You're at least going to see my reaction and everything, and just me going, gah! Also, that third video is not going to be like, I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to have it like as an unlisted thing where you can only watch it if you're in the playlist, just because it's not a true video of mine. I don't really talk in it. I'm more just at the screen, you know? And yeah. So that was Doki Doki Literature Club. I see why it's a huge part of pop culture in terms of like, I don't know what type of genre of gaming this is, but I can see why it's up there. I see why Doki Doki Literature Club is well known. Should have done this sooner. Oh well. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. Also enjoy the new profile picture. I finally got to do it. You know, like I said in this video. Now, obviously this will change how the channel looks physically, like appearance-wise. Like, the logo's gonna get a change, the banner's gonna get a change, obviously, because I'm gonna start showing my face more, so I can't be known around as the guy with the Spider-Man that's a cowboy mask thing. Because I don't think you've really actually seen that in a video. Like ever. Besides for YouTube Shorts. So, I'm gonna start being the face again. I'd show you what it looks like right here, but I don't have the logo done because I haven't thought of a good one yet. Yeah, I finally did it. Took me half a year. But I did it. Because I'm proud of myself. In fact, the costume from when I did it's right back there because I took those photos literally right before I did the live stream, which was right before I filmed this. Which was also right before I went and took a piss. So yeah. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. See y'all next time. I'll see what next big game we do on this channel. I don't know. Maybe if I have money, we'll do Poppy Playtime. Get on that train. Literally, because it's the second game. No, I can't do Poppy Playtime. I already know what happens. I'm so sorry if you wanted me to do that. This is probably me saying that more to like people in the future where they're like, hey, you should do Poppy Playtime. It's like a big popular game. You should do Poppy Playtime. I'm sorry. I already know what happens. I'm only going to do games where I don't know what happens. From now on. I've technically played games before where I've known what happens. Like mouthwashing. That whole live stream. I knew what was going to happen because I had already played mouthwashing on the channel. But I had to remove all the videos because they corrupted. So, alright, I'm out. I gotta stop talking. Bye!